It is a new beginning out here in this new generation of Monster Jam. As you can see, this is no ordinary event. This is the preseason event before we get the season rolling. Right here, we have the track ready, and it's a bit lackluster, but it gets things done right here for the lineup of trucks that we are about to reveal. Starting off with Avenger, Black Panther, Black Pearl, Blue Thunder, Dragon, Earthshaker, El Toro Loco, Excalibur, Gravedigger, Hooked, Horsepower, Iron Man Jester, Kraken, Max D, Megalodon, Mossmart Dalmatian, Mossmart Husky, Mossmart Rottweiler, Overboard Sparkle Smash, Spider-Man, Thor, Thunderosaurus, Velociraptor, and Zombie. This will be a pretty good looking lineup right here, and here is the field of trucks right here, and here's a pretty good view on what you can expect on this preseason event. Starting off, we have the starting 20 with Avenger facing off Earthshaker, Excalibur facing Hooked, and Gravedigger facing against Jester, with El Toro Loco getting the round 1 bye. And then the starting 20 over here, we have Max D against Blue Thunder, which will be an interesting one. And then Thor against Black Panther, a Team Marvel matchup, and Kraken and Black Pearl with the round 1 bye as well. And then next we have Mossmart Husky against Horsepower. We have Sparkle Smash facing the Amazing Spider-Man. We have Mossmart Rottweiler facing Zombie, with Mossmart Dalmatian getting the round 1 bye, as you can see there. Then we have Thunderosaurus against Velociraptor, a dinosaur matchup. Then we have Overboard against Megalodon, with Dragon and Iron Man getting the round 1 bye as well. First matchup will be Avenger against Earthshaker. Here they go down the track, and Earthshaker getting an early lead. Look at that air, but Avenger falls off the track, and Earthshaker continues the run as he claims the first victory of the preseason event right here. Check it out, you can see the slow motion view. Earthshaker getting a little wobbly out there, but he makes the jump. Avenger falls off, and unfortunately, he's out. Our next match is between Excalibur versus Hooked, two independent trucks, and here they go down the track. Hooked already having the lead. Excalibur and Hooked bumps into, or should I say collides with Excalibur, but there he goes, driving backwards into the finish line. What a style finish right there for Hooked right there. As you can see, he intervenes with Excalibur's run and they both crash, but you can see Hooked is driving backwards, finishing the race there instead of stopping where Excalibur was. Next match is between Gravedigger and Jester, and here they go down the track. Jester with the air, almost falling off the track, but lands into the finish, and Gravedigger at a standstill. What a wild race right there. And here you can see the slow motion. You can see Jester flying into the air. Look how intense that was, too. We're going to have a little screenshot about that, too. But Gravedigger suddenly stops. But look at that air from Jester. Might even be higher than Earthshaker's. Next match is between Max D against Blue Thunder. This will be one wild race right there. And here they go down the track. Blue Thunder with some air, but Max D lands on the wall. And Blue Thunder took that as a free win. And there he goes on the slow motion view. He lands it, but Max D lands on the wall. That is an interesting crash right there. Next up is a Team Marvel matchup. It is Black Panther against Thor. Let's see what these two can do on the track. And here goes Black Panther down the track right there, making the jump, but Thor collides with him and crashes with each other, and they're both at a standstill. We're gonna have to re-race. And here they go. Thor coming in hot, makes it in, and Black Panther barrel rolled towards Thor, and Thor makes it to the finish regardless. Here's a look at the slow motion view. You can see Thor coming in, but Black Panther, I think he was trying to maneuver Thor, but crashes into the wall, which backfired, causing them to push Thor into the finish line and stole the win from them. Pretty intense. Next up is a fantasy truck matchup. It is Mossmart Husky facing Horsepower, and here they go down the track. Horsepower coming in hot, already ahead, but Husky pushes them ahead, causing them to win. How embarrassing was that? Here's the slow motion view. You can see Horsepower coming in. Both of these trucks landing their jumps, but Husky was slow enough, but pushes Horsepower into the finish line. Our next match is between Sparkle Smash and the Amazing Spider-Man. Here they go down the track. Amazing Spider-Man already ahead. Sparkle Smash does a nose wheelie but doesn't make it, and Spider-Man took the win. Here's a look at the slow motion view. You can see Spider-Man having a little trouble there, but lands the jump, crushing the crush car. And you can see Sparkle Smash tried to do a nose wheelie, but failed as Spider-Man took the win. Next match is between Mossmart Rottweiler and Zombie. And here they go. Zombie already ahead, but Rottweiler goes, but they nudge into each other. And looks like Zombie took the win. This was one of the closest races we've seen right here so far. But you can see Zombie having a little trouble there, but Rottweiler was intervened by Zombie. You can see Rottweiler having the lead, but I think Zombie took a ride from Rottweiler, and they got themselves the win there. And then we're on to our second to last match. It is between Velociraptor and Thunderous, and here they go. Both of them making contact. They crash into each other, but they save themselves, but they come at a standstill, so we're going to have to re-race. And here they go again. Velociraptor coming behind, but Thunderous in there. But Velociraptor crashes, does a nose wheelie, I think. We're going to have to replay whatever just happened, but here they go. You can see Velociraptor coming in. Yeah, tried to do a nose wheelie, but makes contact with Thunderous and crashing in front of them, sliding down the track, causing them to win. Our final match is between Overboard and Megalodon. Here they go down the track. Megalodon coming in, making their jumps. Overboard crashes into Megalodon. Look at that. And Megalodon crashes. Let's look at that again. So you can see Megalodon coming in. Both of them landing their jumps, but you can see Overboard right there. I think they were trying to pass through Megalodon, but Megalodon collides with them, crashing into the finish line. But Overboard cools down and makes it. With that, that concludes round one, and we can see some pretty big matches for the next round. We have El Toro Loco against Earthshaker. We have Hooked facing Jester, Kraken against Blue Thunder, and Black Pearl facing Thor. That's going to be a wild one. And then we have Mossmart Dalmatian facing Horsepower, the Amazing Spider-Man against Zombie, Dragon against Velociraptor, and Iron Man will face Megalodon. With that, we have concluded round one, and we will continue with round two. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're back from round one. And as you can see, here's a look at the track view once again. Things have gotten really interesting here, and we are really excited for round two. So let's take a look at the tournament bracket from round two. Starting with the round of 16, we have El Toro Loco against Earthshaker. This will be a good one. Hooked against Jester, Battle of the Independent Trucks. Then we have Kraken against Blue Thunder, which will be another good one. We've seen an interesting race between Maxi and Blue Thunder on that one, so that one will be good. And then the next one, we have Black Pearl against Thor. That will be a very good one, too. Can't wait to see that. And then for the next round of 16, we have Mossmart Dalmatian facing Horsepower. This will be a fun one. Then we have Spider-Man against Zombie. That will be a good one to see. Then we have Dragon against Velociraptor, Battle of the Crazy Creatures. And then we have the last, not really the last, but we have Iron Man, who got the round one bye. They will be facing the winner of the Overboard versus Megalodon match, Megalodon. For the first match, we have Earthshaker versus El Toro Loco. El Toro Loco is one of those trucks who got the round one bye, so let's see how they do in this round. Here we go. Earthshaker already in the lead. El Toro Loco falling a little behind. They collide with each other. Earthshaker drifts and makes it to the finish line, and El Toro Loco crashes. So this gives out the win to Earthshaker. Here's a look at the replay action right here. You can see Earthshaker and El Toro Loco colliding with each other. It almost looks like the Earthshaker was gonna stop, but they managed to drive backwards and cross. Next race is Jester against Hook. Here they go down the track. Jester already in the lead. Can they do another big air? No, not enough big air, but it looks to be very close. I'm not sure who's going to win that one, but we're going to have to replay that once again. Here they go. Once again, here's Jester. Not much air as last time, but they managed to get some perfect landing from these two, and I'm not sure who it is. Here's the photo finish, and it looks to be Jester completing the run, and they'll be moving on and face Earthshaker in the next round. And next one, we have Kraken against Blue Thunder. This will be a fun one. Let's see how they do on the track. And here they go. Blue Thunder and Kraken already neck and neck. Kraken going back. No, they crash, but Blue Thunder gets a sweep, and they manage to win. Let's look at that action again from the replay. Here's Blue Thunder. Kraken was trying to do a wheelie, but they missed it, and Blue Thunder crosses, giving them the win. And then next match, we have Black Pearl against Thor. This will be a fun one. And here they go. Thor already in the lead. Black Pearl going up. Some air from Black Pearl. Black Pearl looks like they're about to go into the wall, but their tire crosses the finish line, giving them the win right there. Let's see that again in the slow motion view. Here it is once again. Thor having some trouble in the back, but Black Pearl managed to land it. and so did Thor, but Thor got slowed down from the crush cart, and Black Pearl crashes into the wall, but the wheel manages to give them the win. For the next race, it's Monster Dalmatian against Horsepower, and here they go down the track, and here they go jumping up into the air, looking really nice, and Horsepower manages to win against Dalmatian. Here's a look again at the replay. You can see Dalmatian getting some air, Horsepower getting them too, and Horsepower manages to sweep the finish. Next race, it'll be between Zombie and Spider-Man, and here they go down the track. Zombie getting the lead as Spider-Man got stopped, but Zombie almost crosses it, but narrowly makes it. We're going to have to re-race, and here they go again. And Spider-Man is on the other side, and Spider-Man gets the win. Let's see that again in the replay. Sorry if it was a little short, but here it is, the replay, so you get a better view of it. Spider-Man gets some air and manages to cross. Zombie having a little trouble there with the landing, but nevertheless, Spider-Man still won. Next race, we have the Crazy Creatures race. It is Dragon against Velociraptor. Here they go. Velociraptor getting the lead. Dragon, and they were doing something really cool, but Velociraptor still manages to win. We're going to see that insane movement here. Look at that once again. Dragon tried to do a wheelie just like Kraken, but they're doing it with one wheel, and it looked like the wall was helping them too, but Velociraptor still got the win. Last match, it is Iron Man against Megalodon. Here they go down the track. Megalodon getting the early lead, and look at that sky wheelie from Megalodon, getting them the win as well, and Iron Man falls behind. Let's see that again in the replay. You can see Megalodon getting the early lead, but look at that sky wheelie too. Almost a sky wheelie, but they managed to win it nevertheless, and Iron Man falling behind. So here is the racing bracket for the quarterfinals. Earthshaker against Jester will be a very fun one. Looking at these two, these are going to be one of the best-looking trucks out there to face in the tournament. Then we got Blue Thunder against Black Pearl, another interesting one right there. And this will be a fun one to see. Horsepower and the Amazing Spider-Man. Both of these trucks are really, really fast. Equally fast, as I can say, but they look good. And on the last one is Velociraptor against Megalodon. I can't wait to see this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're back for more racing here for the preseason event, and we have witnessed a pretty good round of 16 match. And here are the matches here for the quarterfinals. We have Earthshaker versus Jester, Blue Thunder versus Black Pearl, Horsepower against the Amazing Spider-Man, and Velociraptor against Megalodon. So starting off, we're going to start things off with Earthshaker versus Jester. We have seen pretty good performances from those two trucks. And here they go down the track. Here we go. Can Jester... Oh, it looks to be really good here. But it looks like it was Jester for the win. Let's see that again in a replay motion. So you can see Jester going up, down the track. Both of them performing big airs. Almost losing their shot. And it looks to be Jester winning the race right there. Next up, it is Blue Thunder versus Black Pearl. And here they go down the track. You can see Black Pearl already getting in the lead. Blue Thunder almost makes it, but crashes into the wall, and Black Pearl gets the win. Let's see that again in slow motion. So you can see Black Pearl getting an early advantage right there. Blue Thunder tried to do a landing. Some big air from Black Pearl as well. It does a pogo stunt, and Blue Thunder slides and giving Black Pearl a chance to win. Your winner, Black Pearl, and we're moving on to the next match. Our next race, it is between Horsepower and the Amazing Spider-Man. Here we go down the track, and then you can see Spider-Man catching up. Horsepower getting the advantage, but Spider-Man gets hit, but slows down, but still manages to cross the finish line. What a wild race. Let's see that again in slow motion. And here they go down the track. You can see Spider-Man and Horsepower neck and neck with each other. Both of them making their jumps. Horsepower nudges to the wall. Spider-Man almost loses control and almost got stopped by Horsepower, but slowly manages to make it to the finish line, and they win the race right there. What a wild performance there by Spider-Man. And for the final race, it is between Velociraptor and Megalodon. Here they go down the track. Velociraptor and Megalodon going in. Megalodon crashes, and so does Velociraptor, but Velociraptor still remains, and they're at a standstill. We're going to have to re-race on this one. And here they go again. Switching lanes, Velociraptor getting some air. Megalodon goes for it, and Velociraptor does a 360 spin. I'm not sure what else happened there. We're going to have to go for the replay. So we already know that Velociraptor won the race, but let's see how that happened. So you can see both trucks jumping from their ramps. You can see Velociraptor loses a bit of control, but does a 360 spin to victory and manages to win that final spot into the semifinals. With that concludes the quarterfinal round, and we're on to the semifinals. Here are your matchups. First up, it is Jester against Black Pearl. This will be a fun one to watch. And for the next one, it is The Amazing Spider-Man versus Velociraptor. Both of these are going to be really good to watch, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the semifinal matchup between Jester versus Black Pearl and The Amazing Spider-Man versus Velociraptor. These are going to be fun matches and very competitive ones, starting with Black Pearl and Jester, both of them doing really well on the track. And here they go, racing once again. You can see Black Pearl and Jester coming up high. Jester falls off the track, and Black Pearl finishes with a freebie and will be the first to advance to the final of the preseason match. And here we go for the slow motion cam. You can see Black Pearl getting some air. I think Jester tried to do a maneuver but crashes outside of the track, which gives Black Pearl an opportunity to finish the race alone and becoming the first finalist of this match. And then for our second match, it is The Amazing Spider-Man versus Velociraptor. And here we go, racing once again. You can see Velociraptor going down the track and Spider-Man as well. Both of them nudging together, and Spider-Man pushes Velociraptor away for the second finalist. And Velociraptor's upside down. Let's see it again in slow motion. So you can see the truck's coming down the track, and it'll show up. There we go. Velociraptor and Spider-Man both neck and neck. Spider-Man tried to go under Velociraptor, but it went horribly wrong as they pushed Velociraptor to the side, giving them a chance to advance to the final. And for this, we have completed the semi-final matchups, and we are ready and locked in for the final match between Black Pearl and The Amazing Spider-Man. But before that, we have a third-place playoff match between Jester and Velociraptor. They're going to race first, and then we will move on to the final round. And for this one, Jester and Velociraptor have been both competitive, and here they go down the track. Velociraptor and Jester going neck and neck. Jester with a save, but can they make it? No, but they nudge into the wall, and Velociraptor is there. We're going to have to re-race, but this was an amazing race. And here they go for the second race, both of them waiting for the start. And here they go, Jester on the other side, Velociraptor on the other. Some big air fight, Jester and Velociraptor both crash. And I think Jester was the one that crossed the finish line first. We're going to have to go for the replay. So here they go, once again, switch lanes after that tie from the previous race. Jester with some air. Velociraptor and Jester both crash into the wall, but they slide down the track, but Jester was the one that crossed it first, so they'll be earning third place. This is it. The final match between Black Pearl and The Amazing Spider-Man is about to start, as we saw in the third place playoff round, with Jester taking the win. And now it is time for the two giants to go 1-1 in the track. This will be a best out of three, so the first truck to win twice in 3 rounds will win the preseason event. And here they go, Black Pearl and Spider-Man, and it looked to be Spider-Man on that one. We're going to have to replay that. I'm sorry if it was quick, but here it is, just to give you a better visual on what happened. So you can see Spider-Man and Black Pearl neck and neck. Not much big air, but Black Pearl crashes into the wall, and Spider-Man goes into the finish. So that is 1 win for Spider-Man. 1 more, and they win the preseason event. Can they do it? And here they go once again, Black Pearl going in. Black Pearl looked like it's about to win, but Spider-Man blocks them, and Spider-Man will win the preseason event. We're going to have to see this in slow motion. So here they go, ready, and they're down the track. Black Pearl going down, and as you can see, Spider-Man following behind Black Pearl. It looked like Black Pearl was about to win, but Spider-Man completely blocks their chances of winning. And with that, Spider-Man is your preseason winner, and this has been exciting. By the way, this is the first ever preseason event on the tournament, so whenever there's a preseason, there is always a season coming up on this channel. That is right. I will be creating a new season right here on the channel. And with these trucks on your screen, they did relatively well. Some of them not doing their best, but there is always enough room for them to improve for the season that's coming up on the channel. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this preseason event. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and share this with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time.